Hey, y'all. Come on. Thank you. All right. How are y'all? Hopefully you're doing well. Y'all ready to do the new kit? All right. This one, I think the first kit I've ever done that comes with a 12-inch sign. So yep, this one comes with a 12-inch sign. It's a 24-inch wreath base, so really a 12-inch sign is perfect for it because it really is a good size for this wreath. Okay, so these are ribbons. Can you see? So unlike the regular, wreath base, we don't need a ton of ribbons because it's not like you do mesh and ribbons and that kind of stuff. I mean, we are going to do mesh and we are going to do ribbons, but it's a little different. Okay. Let me click this. Make sure everything is good. Oh, that's so funny. I definitely will make some more stuff with trucks in it. But do you want to see what I just did in my design group? Just like I just got off a few minutes ago. Well, a little bit ago. This is what we did. Can you see the truck in it? So we deconstructed a square grapevine. Isn't it cool? Look how nice and big and thick and pretty this thing is. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Yep. You're right. People love trucks. I will do some stuff with some trucks in it. There we go. I can for sure do that. Okay. Now, let's get our wreath ready. Let me kind of move you down a little bit. Hello, hello. I'm going to move you down a little. Okay. So, we're just going to pull these up. What I like to do is take my hands. Have y'all ever done something in a square wreath? Right? I know. Yeah. We have a few of the 24-inch bases I can list. And we actually have those square grapevines online. I listed them. We have like not a whole bunch, but we have enough. Awesome. There we go. So I just take my hands, kind of run my hands through it. This is just the cheat way. I like the cheat way. Isn't the truck fun? Oh yeah, absolutely. It's easy to make them not as fluffy. So what you do is you do the where you actually wrap the ruffle around itself and then it flatten it out. Yeah, we did one. Let's see, the last one we did. What was the last one we did? I want to say there was a spring one we did. It's called the pancake method. Yep. Okay. You just don't want to start with a flat base. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be putting mesh and stuff in it, but I'm good. How are y'all? Every day I feel a little bit better. Now Casey's sick. Poor Casey. She's not feeling good. Alright. That's good enough. Okay. I cut these at 20 inches. So, let's just zoom in just. Whoops. Come on, thing. Close your eyes. It's doing that thing today. Alright, forget it. I'm not even going to mess with it. Just close your eyes. I hate it when it does that. Whenever I touch it, it starts flying back. That's what it's doing. Alright. You will not need anything but your hands for this one. This is the messy ruffle. So you just kind of let it curl underneath and then just pull it together like that. It needs to be messy. Okay. And this is just going to help us add color and kind of start to fill it in a little. So yeah, we're going to have, we're not touching that thing tonight. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Okay. So just like that, kind of lock it in together, messy ruffle. I kind of go up then down. Like this. Look at the, we're putting a whole thing of apples in it. And I wanted the apples to be not red so that they would really pop out against the red. And of course we have green with red in our ribbon. And then of course there's green on here. See, we even have some of these leaves that correspond with these leaves in here. Okay. And this one is a kit. I don't think I said. Uh-oh. Which kit did you get? Didn't have flowers in it? Well, I tell you what. If you ordered something and you're missing something, you need to email us. It's orders, O-R-D-E-R-S, at hardworkingmom.com. And then we'll fix you right up. Okay. There we go. As soon as I get this mesh in, we're going to put the sign in because, although we really could put the sign in first, honestly. I like to pull kind of all of the evergreens back so I can see exactly where I want to put it. I'm not going to tie it in yet, but we're going to kind of sit it in there for right now. That's all they talk about are those ball things. Lord. Y'all need new subject matter. Oh, grapevine. Oh! Yeah, that's a problem. Okay. Email me and we will get you fixed right up. That is absolutely not acceptable. You got to have the flowers. We'll take care of you in the morning. Okay, Liz? Because not cool. Got to have that. Okay, sometimes it's okay, but like, y'all are like obsessed with it. And these are not balls, they're apples. Oh no, Teresa. Well, I hope it goes well. Are they doing a stint? It's $125 to get free shipping. There we go. I want it to look messy. So it's totally okay if it looks messy. You can't count that far. What is it? Oh, the evergreens? Never heard that before. Interesting. I think that might depend on where you get it from too, maybe. Oh, okay. I gotcha. It is almost balls, that's true. They are round. They are, I'll give you that, they're round. But they're apples. And they're not even sparkly. Although they are a little bit shiny. Okay. The reason I like these to be messy is because they cover a lot more. And they kind of spread out a little bit easier if they're not perfect. So, yeah. So after we took the wreath apart last night, I got excited, and that's why I took the square one apart. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do the square one now. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Oh no! Well, good luck. You know what though? The surgery, the cataract surgery is nothing. It's all the dang drops after the surgery that's horrible. So we've pretty much gotten around. Okay. There we go. So now I'm just going to kind of fill in some spots. It's okay if you don't cover all the green. That's totally okay. But I do look for areas where there's like a whole big chunk of green. So that's kind of what I look for to fill in. Like some green is okay. But here, there's like a big chunk right here. So I'll put one there. And I do use the whole mesh. The whole thing. There we go. Let's put one right in here. Okay. Yeah, it'll be good because you'll be able to see after that. I can't imagine having a big spot in the middle of my vision. That would super stink. Alright, we got one left. So our bow's going to go probably up here. So I don't want to put one up there. Let's put one like right down in here. There we go. Alright. So with this, alright, we're going to do our largest pieces first. Right? So sign, mesh, and then we'll do bow. So let's go ahead and get our sign kind of put in place. Alright. There's our wire and our little hole punch. I'm just going to pick it up, put a little hole. You could do top and bottom or side to side. It's really not going to matter which. There we go. Oh no. Casey's sick too. She's not feeling well. Poor thing. Alright. So I'm just going to use my little weaving needle. Just push it right through. There it is. Just going to go around. Actually, let's leave it on there. So we can go around this little thing once. There we go. Okay. There. Okay. There's that one. Alright, now let's do the top. And you see why I decided to go with the 12-inch, because it's really going to pop with this larger sign. I did. How about you? And our big order of supplies is finally on the way. I'm hoping it'll be here. I'd love it to be here tomorrow, but I'm not counting on it. But you just never know. You never know. You just never know. It could be. It could be here tomorrow. It's in Tennessee, I think. So I think it just depends on how quickly they kind of truck it here from there. It's not too far away, though. And we're getting ready for Monday's release of the new monthly kit. I'm super excited about that one. So you don't want it to be sitting down in there so low that you can't see it. So you kind of want it just a little bit above the level where the greenery starts. I know, I'm excited. It's going to be pretty. Alright, so this is what we have to put in it. We have 2 variegated. Now, I like to use the variegated Ficus with something like this because it's red and dark green, so it's already a little bit dark, and so we want to bring some lightness to it. We've got one of our bead grasses. I love these things. We've got our apples. And these apples have these really awesome leaves here. I like those. And then we have another thing to brighten it up. These are the white cherry blossoms. And they look to me very similar to the little blossoms that are on like the apple trees. See, like if you look at this, see this little blossom here? To me, this looks very similar. So that's why I picked it to this one that's on this ribbon. Okay. I also pulled in some white so that we'll kind of brighten it up a little bit. Alright. So let's do our bow because that's going to be our next big element. Hey, Mama. Oh, Mama, I got to show you something. Mama, look what we made in the design group. It's your favorite thing. It's the square grapevine. She loves, loves, loves those. I made one last year in the group, and it was in our house, and she really wanted me to make another one, but I couldn't find any of that grapevine. So I finally found some. She wanted something in square for every season. So, now I can make one. It's a great one because it already brings out the color. And you can cover as much of the greenery as you want, or you can have some of it show. Alright, so we're going to start with the white on the bottom because it's really going to stand out. You're going to break into my warehouse tonight. Good luck with that. We got the lockdown here, girl. We have coated doors. You'd have to get here first. I think you're a little ways away. Alright, so let's do 3 loops. She got excited because I got all these ribbons in for some mystery boxes, and they have some glitter in them. And she's like, oh, I need that glitter. Okay, so our tail's about 8 inches. Yeah, falls are terrible. You know, and as you get older, it's just worse. Absolutely. I have absolutely spray painted them many times. Okay, so then we're going to do 2 with this one. It's easy. I like to use the Rust-Oleum. I have painted them, or really spray painted them with the snow as well. Have you done that? That's a lot of fun. I've also done flocking on them. Yep. Done that. Alright, so then we're going to do 1. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Here. There. I love making anything on the evergreens. I just love them. So, oh crap, I forgot to put it on my website. Totally my fault. I will do it as soon as I get off of here, and then you'll be able to sign up on my website. Okay, so I'm going to make this one smaller, so about 5 inches. Okay, about 5. Okay, so 3 at this, 2, okay, 3 here, okay, 3. I'm going to look and see what we need to do about our apples. Now, I'm not worried about this one because I'm going to pull it up. Okay, so I'm not worried about that tail. Okay, let's see. As we spread these out, which ones need to be fixed? Actually, I think we'll fix these. Okay, so flip, flip, and flip. Okay, there we go. Alright, so we flipped them so our apples are all going in the same direction. Because, you know. Is she putting y'all in detention again? Lord. Okay. So we're going to do 2 with the red at the smaller 5-inch. That looks kind of big. There we go. Alright. I love this green because it's very bright and vibrant. I like that a lot. Okay, and then we're going to kind of put the green back up on top. Alright. You'd rather have detention here? Then you can shop, right? Or just walk around. Okay. So thank you. Let's get this. See how this is a nice big bow. Alright. So we see our groove, right? So I'm going to hold one side, and I mean physically hold it down, slide it around, and then I'm going to make sure that all of that is inside, still with the groove. I'm going to use some of my bind wire. Okay. I don't need a lot. Okay. Here we go. Now, it's a big bow, right? So you can go ahead and tie it on and then do your fluffing. So let me show you how to do that. It's pretty, right? The apple ribbon. Okay. So we put it on. I just run the wire in between the two layers. I want it to be at the top. Not down, but not up either. So not pushing this way, but not pushing too far that way. Okay. I know it's raining. It's yucky. All right. Now, pull. We still do our normal pull and twist stuff, right? We're just doing it on the actual wreath itself. There. So if this is easier for you to do, it's totally okay to do that. I told Casey she needs to be laying down, y'all. She does not feel good. She's stubborn like other people I know. I'm included in that list. So, there we go. Okay. Very important that it doesn't sink down. Okay, there we go. All right, now, these little tails, I'm going to kind of pull them up some of them up. I don't mind rain if I'm at home, if it's the weekend, or something like that. Okay, so out to the side. Okay. This. Okay. Alright, and we're going to trim them off. We kind of want them to almost look a little bit like they are. Some loops. Okay, this one. Okay, so I'm making them short so they will not be obvious. And what I don't want is for anything to come down and go over my sign. So there we go. So you see how pretty that is with the little ribbons just kind of coming out? Yeah. Now I can move y'all back this way. Okay. So we got our little bow in there. That. Now we're going to put some of our stuff in. Is this one going on your front door? Guess what's on my front door? Can y'all guess what's on my front door? Alright, so we're gonna, so I just separated it into the 3 pieces, okay? And then we're gonna further separate it. So here, here, and here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Then the obvious places. If you flip them over, I think it makes it a little bit easier to see where the obvious places are. There. Cut that edge off. There. Okay, and then you can further divide here. See, so then we have a 2, a 1, a long piece. Okay, and then a long piece. You can either have 2 singles or 1 double. I'll probably do 2 singles. Okay. So see how it's kind of easy to see when you flip it over what the obvious places to cut from? You could even cut this into two. I don't know what he's beating on out there. I don't want to think about it. I don't know what he's doing out there. Probably nothing I would like. I don't mind it raining at night, but I want to already be home before it starts raining. Is that kind of sad? That's kind of sad. It's just the whole, you know, going out, getting in the car, you get wet. It is a metal building, so yeah, it definitely has the tin roof sound, because it is, essentially. There we go. Alright, so we got all our pieces. Okay, let's cut these. Alright, I like these because, whoop. Casey, I expect you to go lay down. Y'all go tell Casey to go lay down. We are making an evergreen. Look, it's an apple one. Can you see? She's not feeling well and she needs to be resting. Z, she gets bad migraines like you. Okay, so now there are several pieces on here. See, 1, 2, 3 pieces. So we will cut. Then I'll take this piece, dip it in the glue, pull that one up, cut, take this piece, dip it in the glue. You can also, if you don't want to go through all that, just pull them off. That's right. The mom has spoken, and she said, go lay down. Okay. So I think for the bottom 2 pieces, I'll just pull them off. And for the top piece, I'll just trim it small. You don't want these to be really long and tall. I get it. Okay, well then just lay there quietly, no talking. Okay. Now you're comparing rain to your balls? Okay, Z. You're funny. There's no hail. It's just rain. It's pretty, right? Okay. There we go. All right. These, I want to use these leaves, so I will pull the leaves off. Let's see if I can, or I may just need to cut them off. Okay. Cut that one off. So this is a swag, right? Sometimes it's great to get a swag because it comes with all of the pieces that you need, and then you can just take it apart and use what you want. This looks like it might be 2 or 3 pieces together. Okay, yep, it is. Looks like it's 2 pieces together. Yeah, there. Now, I don't want to use this as 2 pieces because I actually want to pull these out and spread them out. So I'll just kind of pull this out so I can see what's in it. I think I might leave those leaves connected to those. Trim that off. Okay, trim that off. Okay. I can actually push this down, and then that's what I can put in. But oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Okay. Trim that off. Push that one down. Oh, this one's cute. It's got like a little curly cutie. This is actually pretty cute. So we can put that in somewhere. So there's a lot of pieces on here that you can use. See, there's these pretty leaves in here. Yeah, you don't want hail damage. It's bad. We've had some hail. As a matter of fact, one time we got hail and I went outside. My husband was at work and I sent him a picture or a video of the hail. He sent it to the news station and they put my video of hail online. It was kind of funny. Okay. This is the part that's going to take a few minutes. I'm just kind of taking this apart. Deconstructing the swag. That's what this is. Okay. And you can see there's other pieces in here. I don't think I'm going to use those. Because yeah, this is cute, this little one, but these big ones are just a little bit more bulky than I want. Okay. My husband sends everything in. Or he puts it on Twitter, and then they pick it up from there. Do any of y'all do Twitter? I am not a Twitter person. My husband, he like lives over there. Not me. That's because he likes political stuff and I don't. I don't do politics. So. Okay. Besides everything I want to learn, I'd rather go to TikTok and Twitter. That's funny. I don't know if I have any of the apple swags that I would have to sell. Just the swag itself. I don't know. I have to look. I have to look. They're cool, aren't they? I don't do Twitter. He does Twitter. He's a Twitter person. I'm not a Twitter person. Just not my style. Alright. We can throw that away. We aren't going to use that. Right? Yeah. No Twitter. No, no. Alright. I love these leaves. These are cool. So we're going to have some of these leaves coming out. Alright. So we got almost everything cut up. Okay. Let's cut some of this up. So here, maybe here. And there. So we can get 3 out of each stem. That'll give us 9. That'll be a good amount. See, and then once we get everything cut, then we can just start putting it in. Oh! The grapevine is 20 inches, so it goes in a much larger box. But it could be that the rate on it is wrong. So just email and I will look at it and see what it really needs to be. Sometimes it just doesn't calculate things correctly, and we have to go in there and make some adjustments to make it work correctly. And that might be what it is. All right, let's start with these. I want to put a few of these in our bow. So let's put some of that in. All right. I want one of those, yeah, longy ones. Okay, so right into our bow. There we go. Okay. And I'm going to start putting it all around. And I'm going to put it in the green areas. And it's going to start brightening it up. I don't have any rhyme or reason to this. I'm just putting it where there's green. Okay. So there's no special trick to this. I do want it to stand up because that's going to make it look, yeah, so I want some down, some up, some kind of towards the middle. What you doing, Dad? What is that man doing? This one. I think that's going to be too big. I don't know what he's doing, but he's just a banging out there. He's banging on something. Alright, so when you put it in, you definitely want to kind of shake it around a little bit and make sure it is attaching to that greenery. He might be working on the checkout counter thing. I bet that's what he's doing. Okay. This is what's going to give it its personality with all this pretty stuff. Okay. Some up kind of near the bow. See, kind of coming out. Let's see. This one. Like that. See how it's kind of framing? I bet you that's what he's doing. We have a checkout counter that we're trying to redo for the store, and it's a hot mess, and so we're trying to fix it. I bet he's out there working on that. That's what that pounding's got to be. Alright, so we got the brightness in. You see how that brightened it up? Yes, the sale will be going on for a while. So, yep, it's on. It's still there. Okay, and we're going to start putting some of these in. This is going to give us another shade of green. You know how we like that multiple shades of green, right? This even almost has kind of a bluish tint to it, which I like. Okay. Definitely need some in our bow. Some there. Put some up here. So the trick to this is to have things coming up off of it. This is what's really going to give it a lot more personality and interest. And I didn't want these to go out too far, so that's why we just took them right off of the stem. And that way we can kind of spread them out and not get too far off the base. Not that there really is a measurement that says, hey, that's too far. Oh, awesome. Okay. That one in there. See, isn't that pretty? It gives it a whole nother texture, another nice definition coming in. Spread that out. That. We haven't even put the apples in yet. Alright. I have a little trick we're going to do. Let me see. Where's my grabbery thing? Hold on. Maybe I can grab it with this. This part, okay, I'm gonna, that's from the square grapevine. Hello. Okay, I'm gonna take a piece of this, I'm gonna fold it up, and we're gonna use a little trick because this bow is kind of sinking and I don't want it to. So I'm going to take some of this. Okay. And we're going to use a little trick to fluff it back up. You're not going to be able to see it because it's going to be underneath that bow. So what I'm going to do is prop that bow up with a couple of pieces. Alright, and I'm just going to glue them in right into the evergreen, right down here at the base. And then that's going to keep my bow from going this way. So when I see that things are going in a direction I don't like, I'll just stick something in there. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff coming in probably Monday. But I have a bunch of ribbons in my office to list. We did get in some really cool mystery ribbon sets. And they're a very good price, I will tell you that. And I went through every one just to make sure there were no duplicate ribbons. And that you weren't getting too much of one season or too much of one color. So, I made sure it wasn't going to be just a bunch of yuck closeout ribbons. Because I don't like those. Okay. Alright. And there's all seasons in it. Okay, so I'm going to put the little apples in next. Okay. So we're just going to kind of start putting them around. I think I want to put one of the larger apples right down here. Okay, now I'm just gluing them into that evergreen. That's what you're gluing into. Okay, you're gluing into the greenery because that's what holds on to the glue. Okay. And these all have little sticks on them that are put into the apples. And I definitely want them kind of spread out. So that's why I got the whole swag. So that we would have enough to really, you know, put around. I didn't want just a little, you know, because you can get the ones where there's just like 2 or 3 on the stem. That's not what I wanted. Oh, thank you. I like the bow. I like bows in general. So you want to put some kind of out, some kind of in. Spread them out. And you see how, because we didn't pick red, I picked the kind of greenish yellow. It makes it stand out more. Oh, look how cute that little one is. He's cute. Let's put this little one right up near the sign. There. Okay. We still got a couple more. And we have these leaves, and what we can do is take these leaves and put them right near our apples. Oh, that's so cute. All right, let's see. Where do we need one? Maybe here. Let's put one right down in here. There. Now we got one little one left. Oh, I see a good place. We're gonna put it, whoops, I put the glue on the wrong spot. We're gonna put it right up in here, right kind of under the bow. It kind of pops out. All right, so then we're gonna take our little leaves, I'll put them around our little apples. Oh, that is so cute. Oh my gosh, I love this. Look at that. Oh, look at that, look at that. These leaves are really nice. They're like nice and stiff. I don't really like that thing, so let's just pull the leaves off. Yes, I think so too. That's the thing. With the evergreens, what's great to do is to put, you know, a lot of little embellishments and pieces and stuff in it, and then it really gives it so much character. And we got these little curly cues. Let's put a couple of those in. Put one here and pull it out. Put it over here. Pull it out. There we go, right in there. Okay. Okay, I want to put some leaves by these. Stick it right down in there. See how awesome it is to add the little leaves right near them? Right in there. Let's see. There we go. This one. See, and you know it's an evergreen, but when you put all this in, it kind of disappears into the background. So then you don't really notice it nearly as much. Needing anyone for what? What's the bug in my ear for? I look up and all I see is put a bug in her ear. So trying to figure out what the bug is. What's the bug? What do I need? It is hard to do. Okay, here's the thing. You ever see people who get really upset because someone makes something kind of using a similar technique or method? Well, it doesn't really matter if someone copies exactly what you do, because it's not ever going to look exactly like yours, because they're going to make it differently because they're not you. So try not to get upset when people... Oh, okay. You're not telling me. Now that just makes me more curious. No shushing. Okay. Alrighty. One here. I want to put one down by this little one we've got on the inside there. Okay. There. All right. We've got our little white flowers. We still have some of these that you could put in. I see a couple of places I could put one, but I don't want to put too many more in. And like white right here would be good. There's some there. Maybe right back here. Would be good. In there. Okay. I squash it, my bow. Okay. Now I'm going to put these little white flowers in. Okay. Oh, how cute is that? Okay, now you have to tell me, which is your favorite? This one or the grapevine one? Inquiring minds need to know. Which is your favorite? Okay. I wonder if I knocked some of these. Oh, no, there they are. Okay. Put a little bit right there. This one for sure. Okay. I like it too. Put one near that little apple. Okay. One right in here. Kind of brighten up this little area. Let's see. Two more. This one, you love apples? I know, I think it's hard to choose too. I do love apples though. I do love this. Where do I want to put this? Right in here. Good. So it's important never to forget the bottom. Oh, let's put one right in there. Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I didn't drop one over the side. There are a couple little pieces left, but I think we're good. Now, if you wanted to, you can take some of your ribbon and run it through. I don't think I'm going to, but let me show you just in case you might want to. There's several ways you could do it. You could pinch it together and kind of weave it in and out like this, right? So you just put it like it's coming from the bow, and then you just kind of weave it in and out. You want to do small little pieces at a time, like this. Okay, like that. And then you would just kind of pinch it down in there. Just so you can see how it looks. Alright, like this. Pinch. You just put it with your bind wire, or you can use one of the evergreen pieces to tie it down. Like that. You can do that. Yeah, you want to see the grapevine wreath? Okay, give me just a minute. Okay, you can also take pieces, make little tails like this, pinch, right, and then you would tie in various places like this just to kind of carry that ribbon throughout. So that gives you kind of, you know, a little bit different ways that you can do it. See? I can guarantee you if Susan does any of them, she's going to have the swooping ribbons going everywhere. That's funny. Okay, let me lift y'all up and I will go get the grapevine so you can see. Alright, hold on. You working on that desk, Dad? I thought so. I thought so. I knew he was doing it. Alright, this is the grapevine that we did. So you can see we took it apart, so we deconstructed it. It was a 14-inch grapevine. Definitely not 14-inch now. Now see, this is what we did yesterday. Yeah. So this was our kit from yesterday. See how pretty? It's got little purple and it's got little sunflowers in it. Alright. And then this was the one tonight. So it's apples. You see? So you can see the apple sign in there. Do you see now why this needs a 12-inch sign? It needs a 12-inch sign. See? You can see all the little stuff around it. And you see how the red, so the red is not something that's big and in your face. It just sets the base for the color. Yeah. You love them both? I do too. But I like all of the things. Oh, you didn't get to watch last night. You'll have to go back and watch it. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Oh, and Teresa, we did this one in group today. We did. See, this one is deconstructed as well. That's what we did in our group tonight. See? You see how cool it is when you take it apart? See that? It's so cool, right? I love taking these things apart. I tell you, once you start taking a grapevine apart, you just want to do it all the time. That's funny. Oh, don't worry. Hey, Lillian. Awesome. All right. Well, I hope y'all have a great night. I have no idea what I'm doing tomorrow. I'll figure it out. Maybe we'll luck out and some of our supplies will come. Wouldn't that be awesome? It's cool, right? I love the square grapevines. I know. I'm so glad you learned a lot with the grapevine. I'm so glad. Awesome. All right. Oh, you know what we might do? We have some of those mailbox centerpiece ones. You know, the ones that you can kind of bend and put over the mailbox. Maybe we'll do one of those tomorrow. We'll make like a little cute sign and ribbon set and do that tomorrow. That would be cool. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I think that's a good idea. Deconstructed grapevines are super cool because they just give you, like, you know, a grapevine, it's like a specific shape, right? But if you deconstruct it, then you have so many possibilities. You can make them elongated, you can make them larger, thicker. It just gives you a lot of options, you know? I hope you had a good night at church, Lillian. All right, I will see you guys. No, it is not too late to sign up for the sublimation class. Casey's not feeling well, and I was kind of sick, so we're probably going to put the start date off a couple of days, and we haven't had a chance to get everything completely set up. So, okay, we will. So don't worry, you're not going to miss it. I will really get everything ready tomorrow so y'all can start signing up. The weaving needles, if you go on my website, there's a link to where Dawn, oh, a butterfly wreath, okay, to where Dawn sells them. It's just, What is it? It's Wreath Decor by Dawn. Yeah. That's it. Alright, so don't worry, Mercy. You got time. Alright. Thank you. Y'all have an awesome night. I'm going to go see what my dad is doing out there because I'm hearing lots of banging. Y'all hear all that banging? I don't even think I want to go look and see what he's taken off of that thing. Okay.